Welcome back to my channel. It's with an extremely heavy heart we must announce that Robert Bob, guided by Voices Pollard, has passed away at the age of 110. Born in Dayton, Ohio on October 31st, 1857, Bob led influential jazz quintet Guided by Voices. Holland is the 19th studio album by American rock band The Beach Boys, released January 8, 1973 on Brother/Reprise. It is their first album recorded without Bruce Johnston since 1965, their second with Blondie Chaplin and Ricky Fattar, and their final studio album created under the de facto leadership of Carl Wilson and manager Jack Reilly. The LP was originally packaged with a bonus EP, Mount Vernon and Fairway, which consisted of a 12-minute fairy tale written and produced by Brian and Carl Wilson. Per its title, Holland was recorded over the summer of 1972 at a barn in Bombrug, near Amsterdam, where the band members and their entourage had decamped for several months in the pursuit of creative inspiration. Recording the album was an unprecedented and extremely costly venture, as the group had commissioned their engineers to renovate the barn, which had housed an existing studio, using components from the band's studio in Los Angeles that were dismantled, shipped to the Netherlands in crates, and then reassembled. Ultimately, only the album's basic tracks were recorded in the Netherlands, with the band finishing off the record in late 1972 at Village Recorders in Los Angeles. Total expenses were estimated at $250,000, equivalent to $1.82 million in 2023. Holland received generally favorable reviews and came to be viewed by many fans as the Beach Boys' last great album. It peaked at number 36 in the US and number 20 in the UK, and it produced two singles, Sail On, Sailor, and California Saga/California. Subsequently, the band recorded little in the studio for the next 2 years. Instead, they released the live album The Beach Boys in Concert 1973, and did not follow up with another studio album until 15 Big Ones 1976. In 2022, an expanded version of Holland was packaged within the compilation Sail On Sailor 1972. In late December 1970, the Beach Boys played 3 concert dates in Amsterdam as part of a short European tour. On the first date, which had been scheduled to begin at 12:30 a.m., the band arrived 4 hours late due to missed flight, and were surprised to find that the concert hall venue, the Concertgebouw, was still packed with attendees. Furthermore, the audience shouted for the group to perform their new songs, rather than their past hits. Carl Wilson told a local magazine, "I love this audience. Our last albums 20/20 and Sunflower sold poorly in the US. Our financial situation is disastrous and here we have success. I like this country." Reports from this period suggested that the group were planning to move from Los Angeles to Britain once their recording commitments were finished. In one report, manager Jack Reilly said they were definitely leaving Los Angeles because of the smog. Later, Reilly told Rolling Stone, "I wanted to shift our base, and so did Carl." Holland seemed like an interesting place. But most importantly, I felt that the Beach Boys had to do a record outside of California, to get away from that whole scene, find a new scene, and create in that new scene. During the recording of Carl and the Passions So Tough, in late February 1972, the band returned to the Netherlands to film a promotional clip for their forthcoming single, Marcella, and play a televised concert at the Rai Congresscentrum. There, the group decided on the Netherlands as the venue for their next recording project, and where they would set up headquarters for the next several months. A few days later, the band announced drummer Ricky Fattar and guitarist Blondie Chaplin as new additions to their official lineup. 1965 edition. Bruce Johnston resigned from the group in April 1972.